Yes, you mad Etsy people. Now, listen, finding those popular Q4 trends is easier than you think. Um, and even without any tools, you can actually find those trends really quickly. And how to do it is go to the niche that you're in and just type it in the search bar, right? That's the first thing you do. And then let's say I'm looking at Halloween designs. I want to look at trends. It's a very simple thing that you need to do. Once you've typed it in the search bar, so it could be tumblers, it could be clip arts, it could be wall art, wherever it is that you sell, right? Just type it in and obviously type in Halloween with it because you obviously have to be specific. So Halloween or Christmas, whatever it is that you want to look for with regards to Q4. So I typed in Halloween. And then what you do is you simply look at page 1, 2, and sometimes I would look at page 3. However, I like to focus on those ones that have made it on page 1. Now, what Etsy does is it gives you a lot of clues, right? It tells you, it's informing you of what is winning on the algorithm right now. So what you have got is when you actually come down, you'll see things like you'll see you'll see things like bestseller, right? Bestseller. You'll see things like popular now, right? And then you also see things like Etsy's pick, right? These are the keywords that you need to make sure that you focus on. Look, popular now, popular now, popular now, right? And that's what it is. It's popular right now, and that's the important bit because if these are selling, right, that's a really good sign. Now, so I would do that first. I would look at those and I would study those listings. I would look at what Etsy's deeming or pointing out to me as the ones that are doing well, right? That people are liking, what the customers actually find popular. And then I would think about what it is that I'm saying. Now, that's not the only thing I would do. I would then go down the page and see if an idea or a trend repeats itself. So what I mean by that is I would go down. So let's say I'm looking at this, right? And I've spoken about this before. Let's say I'm looking at this popular now design, right? With the ghost hat and the pumpkin and the drink, right? I would start thinking, okay, so that's popular now. Is it going to repeat itself with other sellers? So then what I'll do is I'll go down and I'll say, okay, well, here's a bestseller. And within the bundle, I can also see that there's another ghost pumpkin and a drink with a hat on, right? So that is another sort of tick in my head saying, okay, so I've seen a similar sort of design style with the similar elements there. And then I'll go down the page again, right? And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find and see if something repeats itself. And here's another one. Look, another popular now. It looks in a slightly different way, but however, the elements are the same. Look, it's got a ghost with a hat and a drink and a pumpkin. The elements are there. So that's the third design with another seller, right? With a different seller. So you are looking for things that repeat itself. And if something repeats itself with different sellers, and it's on the first page, or mainly on the first page I'm looking for, could be the second page, but let's say the first page. Look, here's another one. Look, but obviously you need to verify, make sure that if it's the same seller or not. And then you go down and just check more, and you might even go to the second page. So let me just go to page 2 quickly, and then now I'm focused on that sort of design, right? I'm going down, and look, here's another seller, right? And there you got the design of the ghost. They've got a different kind of idea that they're selling, but the elements are there. Ghost, pumpkin, drink, hat, right? And guys, this is what you are trying to find. You are trying to find things that repeat themselves. And if you find something that does that and it's a bestseller or it's popular, then guys, you have found a trend. And you have found something that you can actually do yourself in your own unique, original way, right? And actually list up. Look, and here's another one, right? Funny enough, here's another one. Here's another bundle, but you see the ghost, the pumpkin, and the drink. Now, I can find many different things with that repeat themselves. And that's how I identify those trends. Now, I can go on and find something else in Christmas now very quickly, and I'll show you my methodology. Now, I can use, obviously, everyone knows I use SEO tools to verify and validate how much those are making, which is very science-based. But you can see that, these things are very important. Now, look at this. I've typed in Christmas now, okay? And I want you to see another style that I'm going to be focused on. Funny enough, look, what's popular now is a ghost with a hat and a drink and a gingerbread, which is in a way similar to that Halloween ghost style, right? So in a sense, something that worked in Halloween could actually, in fact, work in Christmas too, but in a different way. But let me show you another design trend in Christmas now that's working. Look, this is a popular now one. And what you've got is you've got a Highland cow with this coquette bow tie, right? And you've got 1, 2, 3 designs in a row, another 3 in a row, another 3 in a row in this kind of symmetrical style. And you've got 9 designs on this, right? It's a sort of Christmas coquette Highland cow combination. Now, let me come down and see if I can see a design that's similar to that with another seller that repeats itself. So I'm coming down, and if you look on the side here, right, let me just make sure. I believe that may be a different seller. And you can see there is a similar style here, obviously with different elements. But again, you can see 3 designs coming down, 3 down, symmetrical, with the coquette being there as well. But in this case, you got Santa, you got reindeer, you got gingerbread, you got present and Christmas. But the design is very similar, right? And it's popular now too. Let me come down. Remember, still on page 1. Is this design or idea going to repeat itself? Let me just keep coming down, right? Keep coming down, keep coming down. Keep coming down. Whoops. Keep coming down. Let me go to page 2. That's what I mean. I like to see things that repeat themselves, right? I'm on page 2 now, right? Obviously, I'm looking at these bestsellers, popular now. Okay, so here we got this sort of, look, this is another popular now one here. And you can see the coquette, but this time you got coquette with a kind of leopard print, and you got the Santa, again in that similar style that we spoke about. So you can see what I'm talking about. There is a designs, sometimes designs repeat themselves with different sellers. And these are good hints and tips for ideas that you could actually do yourself. Again, in your own unique way, you know, you can see that although there are similarities with these ideas, but there are also differences as well, right? There are also differences as well. And, you know, I can find many different ideas if I go down the first 2-3 pages. I'll give you another example here. I'll give you another example for something that works in Christmas, right? I spoke about the coquette, and obviously that design was one of them. And you can see this is a popular now design here, which is a coquette, but they've got the Santa hat, which is almost like it's a Santa hat coquette combo style, which is really nice, and that's popular now, right? So again, coming down the pages, I want to just see if the coquette obviously repeats itself. Go to page 2. And, you know, there you go. You got the coquette here, candy cane. So it's a candy cane combo with a coquette this time, right? Interesting. But you can see that the idea of the coquette is still there. That big coquette design on top of the sweatshirt, right? Which is interesting. So I'm just going down to see if there's anything else. Again, here's another one popular now. Again, a big coquette, but with a reindeer sort of style. Again, this one's popular now. So what this is showing us is that design trends will repeat themselves if they are doing well, and especially if they're popular nows or bestsellers. So this is a method that I use to find those design trends and to inform me of something that is proven to work, that is selling well, that, you know, the Etsy algorithm is pushing, because these are all important factors, so that I can actually create something similar but in my own unique way. And that is how to find, without any tools, you know, without any kind of SEO tools or research tools, you can actually do this yourself just with the Etsy platform. And this is a fantastic way to find those design trends. Hope you liked the video. If you did like the video, please hit the like, subscribe, smash that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.